everybody to Hidden in Universal Vault. I'm Ron, your host, and I thought we would go ahead and, let's go ahead and close this month as we take as we take a look at a CGI animated film. This was released in 2016, and the movie stars Matthew McConaughey, Reese Witherspoon, Seth MacFarlane, Scarlett Johansson, John C. Reilly, Taron Egerton, along with Tor Kelly from Illumination Entertainment, obviously released by Universal, but alongside Illumination Entertainment, released 2016, Sing. Yes, we are taking a look at Sing from 2016. So, yeah, Sing was a movie I had in the collection for a while. I had this on DVD, then I upgraded to Blu-ray. But I wanted to talk about this film for the longest time. I had this in the collection for the longest time. I've seen clips of this movie, but I never really saw the whole way through the film. So, now that I sat through from start to finish, and surprisingly enough, I did watch the Blu-ray because I actually got the Blu-ray to actually work on here. Even though this was a 2017 disc, surprisingly this does work. But, yeah, after all technical stuff, let's talk about Sing. So, Sing was really good. I actually think out of all of these Illumination films, this is probably my favorite so far that I've watched. Nothing will ever beat the Despicable Me movies and the Minion movies, but Sing definitely comes really close to being a really good movie, and it does. So, what is Sing about? Well, Sing follows a koala bear voiced by Matthew McConaughey. He voices a koala bear named Buster Moon. So Buster is the owner of this sort of theater that was once owned by this woman that Buster seen when he was a child with his dad. So eventually he would buy out that theater, and oddly enough, I forgot to mention, the movie was directed by Garth Jennings, who previous made the films Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy and Son of Rambo. So that's what he directed before, but this is his first animated film, and the guy's a good director. He also voices the elderly iguana that becomes Buster's assistant. Then we're introduced to some of the other key role players in this film. So we got Reese Witherspoon, who I had to look at this one more time. She portrays Rosita. Now, Rosita is this pig who is a mother of 25, I think 26 piglets. So she's the mother of the piglets. So her husband is overworked, and he's also voiced by Nick Offerman. So he's like work up and late. Then we're introduced to characters like Ash, who is like Scarlett Johansson, who portrays Ash. She's a punk rock porcupine. We're introduced to Taron Egerton's Johnny, who is a leather jacket gorilla who doesn't become a singer. Seth MacFarlane's Mike the Mouse, who is a jazz singer, surprisingly enough, is not in the sequel. We'll like I said, we will get to the sequel eventually. I do own that. I do own Sing 2. I will get to it eventually. But again, like I said, we're going to still talk about this. Then we got Tori Kelly, who is Mina? I think it's Mina, who's this elephant who lives with his mother and grandfather, and her grandfather wants her to become a singer. So she tries out for that. Then we got, I'm trying to think of other characters in it as well. We also got this, I want to say we got John C. Reilly, whose his grandmother was one of the people saying, it's voiced by Jennifer Schneider, is one of the grandmothers. is his grandmother. So he helps him out that much. And yeah, I'm not going to talk much more about the movie. I'm sure you want to actually get to what I think of the film. And like I said, I really liked Sing. I think it's super underrated. I think Illumination knocked it out of the park yet again. I have not found a bad movie from this studio so far. Illumination is what I think that... Illumination is kind of like my Pixar, what Pixar should be about. I think Pixar should take advantage, should not take advantage, but should take advice and learn from this studio, because I have not found a bad movie. So, I love the characters. Oh, Nick Kroll is Gunther. Gunther is like this British pig. So, like I said again, so the beginning of the film, we see all these characters. Then we see Johnny, whose father is a criminal, and he's trying to drive off from bank robbers. So he's that kind of thing. So he's that kind of gorilla, I should say. But basically, yeah. And basically, he's like driving off. Then Buster has an idea. We'll give them $900 to have the singing contest. So they did so. The receptionist's glass eye drops down, punches $100,000. So they all see that, and they all try out. And it's really good stuff, though. There's one particular scene I love in the movie, and it comes probably almost near the end of the movie, where Rosita is dancing to the Gypsy King's Bambolea, and it's my favorite scene in the whole entire movie. So she's at the grocery store. You hear Cyndi Lauper's True Colors on the music intercom at the grocery store. So they decide, so they're playing Gypsy Kings next, and she's like dancing. She grabs the salt and pepper shakers, and she's having a good time. It's really good. I look it up on YouTube. It's really good stuff. So we get another elephant character who decides, Tori Kelly, who decides that she tells Buster, please give me a second chance. So she helps Buster out to get working with everything, to get the water and the lighting back up. So, yeah, so for helping him out, I'm going to give you a job to work backstage. So, yeah, and just craziness happens. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of great scenes in this movie, though. There's so much to talk about this movie. It feels like a musical, and yes, it is a musical. Everybody, the whole entire cast, really good at singing. I think everybody's singing, with the standout being probably Johnny, the gorilla, Taron Egerton, which in the movie, I'm going to get into kind of an interesting story. Johnny sings the Elton John I'm Still Standing, which is also funny because the actor would go on to play Elton John in Rocket Man. So I wonder if that was kind of like the predecessor to how he got that role. I don't want to talk more into that, but I think that might be what it is, because he sings it really good. I'm surprised this cast is just really good. Just the songs are great. Everything is good. They do another cover version of... They do a lot of good stuff. A lot of like 80s. Most of the time it's a lot of 80s music. Some like early 2000s. Mostly 90s. But they do a really good job in this. And I think the songs are just that good. The singing is incredible. I don't really need to explain how good this movie is. Seth MacFarlane does a great version of My Way. Say what you want about Seth MacFarlane. He is a freaking fantastic singer. The guy is just an awesome singer. He does a lot of lounge music, but he is just amazing. They might distract it off though, but if you can ignore Seth MacFarlane with the jokes like in some you see in Family Guy and Ted, he's really good in this. He does a really good version of My Way. I forgot how great of a singer he is. So that's really much about the film. Like, they do really good songs. They do a really good version of Carry That Weight by the Beatles. They do a cover of that song. Too bad it's not the original. Like when Buster's riding down on his bike in a highway, reminds me of the opening in Minions Rise of Gru. Kind of that way where they're playing Steve Winwood's, trying to think, Give Me Some Lovin'. Great song. But the songs are great. I'm almost hesitant to just listen to the whole soundtrack because it's that good. So, yeah, I think I already mentioned everything about the movie. It's just so good. So, let's show you the artwork. Like I said, let's go ahead and take a look at the artwork. I actually think this is really cool, though. Really good artwork. You see all the characters on front as usual. Pretty good artwork. If you look on the back, right here, a Flashdance reference right there. So, yeah. I really like... Oh, I think I mentioned it. Yeah, Scarlett Johansson played the punk rocker Ash. But, yeah, I was really surprised with the cast in this. There are some really funny moments. Yeah, where, yeah. It's just really good. The only downside I didn't like was the fact that near the end credits song, and there was one... The only song I did not like was there was a duet with Ariana Grande with Stevie Wonder, and I'm like, really? The song is that's like the worst song in the entire movie for what I would think is just a near masterpiece. So yeah, I think I already did. So yeah, let's actually go to the special features. Special features on here. I did watch the 3 mini movies, and they're pretty good. I forget what the third one was called, but I did like that one. Don't You Worry About a Thing, which that was a good song. Tori Kelly, I would say, surprising enough, she actually was a contestant on American Idol in 2010. But she was really, really good singer. Actually, I never watched American Idol, but really, really good. She's a really good singer. I'm just going to tell you right now, the whole cast is just good. Best of Gunther, which I didn't watch, which is probably just clips of the Gunther character. I did like the Gunther character. And character profiles are just mini interviews with the cast, including like Matt McConaughey, Scarlett Johansson. This would also be Scarlett Johansson's second voice work. Her first was the SpongeBob movie from 2004. So this was her second voice work. Also, and there's a making of Sing and tons of other stuff like fake advertisements and stuff. So yeah, this was just... Yeah, do I really need to explain? Yeah, let's actually get to the final verdict right now. So, yeah. And there we go. Okay, can put that up on there. There we go. So, yeah, I'm just going to tell you right now. Final verdict, should you see Sing? Absolutely. This, like I said, I'm not sure which one's going to be in it. Like I said again, I do have Sing 2, so I'm not sure. I can tell you right now, Sing is definitely going to be on the best list, but we will get to Sing 2 eventually. Bear with me. I got a lot of movies to watch. We will get to Sing 2. I do want to cover it before the end of the year, so we will get to Sing 2. Might not be. I know it's not going to be the beginning of February, but maybe next week into February, I'll definitely cover Sing 2 and see if that one's anything. If it's better, or maybe it might not be good. Maybe it just might be okay. I heard really good things. I heard this is better than the first Sing. But again, I'm going to have to watch Sing 2 before I go ahead and make that decision. So, in terms of this film, this one might have a spot on my best list. I know it's going to be on my best list. I had to watch Sing 2 to see if the first or second one goes on that list. But if you haven't seen Sing... You owe yourself, do yourself a favor, go watch Sing. I was surprised. This was a sleeper for sure. This is a movie that I don't think anybody talked about. This is where Illumination got Illumination right. The songs are great. The Blu-ray's audio was really good. I mean, this is one of the best looking films. It's a newer film, so I'm going to tell you right now, it's just such a good movie. It's a good movie for the entire family, and I could easily recommend this to probably the whole entire family. So, if you haven't seen Sing, just go check the movie out. So, that's my review of Sing. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you do like all the other stuff, if you do like all the reviews that I do on the channel, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, click the bell, do all the good stuff. And yeah, that's it. Go check out Sing. It's definitely a hidden gem in my opinion. So, yeah. And as always, keep watching those Universal movies, and I'll catch you guys next time.